They're not all on board with Israel's programs because they've got populations that disagree with how Israel has treated the Palestinians. In the case of Saudi Arabia, they have Mecca and Medina, the two holiest places in Islam. Every Muslim who can is required to go to Saudi Arabia on the Hajj, to go visit Mecca. So these are countries with inherent power in the Islamic world, growing power globally, and resources. And so they can't be ignored. And if they were ever to get together, if these 6 countries were ever to form, say, like a real military alliance, they would be a massive threat to Israel. So Israel has spent decades fomenting dissent between them, of course. And that's not necessarily just an attack on Israel. I mean, as anyone can tell you who spent time in the Middle East, the Arabs, many great qualities, but love to fight with each other. It's like their favorite hobby. More than camel racing. It's very easy to get Arab nations bickering and fighting. And the distrust goes back a long time and it's impenetrable to the outsider. But if you were trying to divide 6 countries from each other, it's not that hard. And the Israelis have worked really, really hard to do that. But the truth is, if you really want control of the Middle East, you kind of have to degrade, if not destroy, the Gulf states. And so the Israelis knew, and the Americans knew as well, maybe not quite as realistic an assessment, but they had some sense. The Israelis definitely knew that if you start lobbing missiles into Iran, and if you start killing the leadership of Iran, and if you were to, say, kill the head of state / religious leader of one branch of Islam, the Ayatollah, if you were to do that, it would provoke a military response that would hurt the Gulf badly, and that it would, in some countries like Bahrain, site of the Fifth Fleet, you could potentially stoke like a true revolution because that country is almost, I think, half Shiite. So you could cause massive chaos in the Gulf if you were to do this.